We're going to be going over back attacks. We're going to add in some stuff that we learned from the Hodger seminar as well. First thing I want to do is I want to get to this position here where I'm able to control the collar or arm across here where I can start to set up for my chokes. His basic defense is going to be here, looking at this. This is really effective. This is probably one of the better things that he can do. It makes it very difficult for me to get my hand across here. He's blocking it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my other arm to swim through. I want to control right over the top of his hand, and I'm going to be pulling down on his hand. It's a better leverage point and it's stronger. I'm going to use my forearm here to help me, and it's going to be kind of hooking under his armpit to help me pry this arm down. This is one of the strongest ways that I found to get this arm out of the way here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my other arm. I use that kind of like monkey fist here to swim my arm through until I can get right across the neck here. From this point, I can let go of the hand, feed over to the other lapel, and I want to tighten it up just a little bit. Now, what I want to do to finish this choke is I want to imagine like I'm elbowing someone off here to the right of me, boom, and what it does is it's going to tighten the lapel on this side of the neck, and then the sharp part of my wrist here is going to hit the other side, here. From that point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend both arms away. Don't crisscross the gis over because then you're fighting your own strength. This one's pulling down, this one's extending away, and sets up a nice tight choke. Other chokes that we can look at off of this here are the half Nelson choke, and then also there's the bow and arrow choke that we'll look at. So one thing that makes it kind of difficult is as I'm here, I push this arm out of the way, feed through to this point, is that this lapel is kind of tricky to get. So maybe he's pulling it out of the way, something like that, right? That makes it kind of tough. From here, I'm going to punch my arm through, lift the arm up behind the back of the head. This arm goes over to the forearm here, and as I extend both arms away, this makes for a very tight choke. So that's one way of dealing with it. The other way, and I think probably the most simple way of dealing with it if your partner's giving you fits over here, is as soon as I have this hand in the lapel, my other hand is going to reach down, it's going to grab the fabric right here on the knee. What I'm going to do is I want to make sure that this leg is coming out from underneath and clearing this arm and coming up over the shoulder here. And then what I want to do is have this leg follow to this point. I can grab right here on the leg, and as I start to extend, it makes for a very tight finish. Now, if he's doing a good job of defending, I just can't get my arm across. Sometimes that means that I just can't get, I'm just not going to be able to get the choke. That's when we start to look for the arm bar. This hand is going to reach up, it's going to grab the shoulder. This other arm is going to go for the attack. On this side, getting him thinking I'm looking for the choke. This arm goes over to the other side of the head, boom, and I want to set up my kickstand right here. My kickstand is to push his head away. This leg has to leave from in between his legs to across that belt line. As I'm pushing, I want to swing this leg up and over, and I want to curl down to this point here. From here, there's a lot of different ways to strip grips. What you can look at this week is just very simple punching this arm through here, and then kicking with that bottom leg, or looking at just stripping grips here. I'm just going to grab kind of the weakest point and peel the grip, and then go right here into that arm bar. That should be it for this week. Really, a lot of cool stuff. I love these back attacks. That's it. Thank you.